Hi lovelies, and welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support, and here is Ballistic Gist. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload videos, you will be the first person to be notified. So guys, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you guys where this bank-colored woman is all out for black women, but she actually received an education that she was ought to receive. I was able to put up her stage and as well as some of other stages I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Alright lovelies, let's dive into it.
Dear black women. Yeah, I said dear black women. I figure since you can say dear white women, I might turn it around a little bit.
I just want this to be understood before this video goes any further. I am simply making it because she decided to do this shit. And then she was a straight coward because she didn't turn her stitches and duets on, but she likes to make this bullshit out in the void. So, lady, I want you to understand this ahead of time. You called for black women, and this is about to be your new reality. I'm telling you this right now, so just continue with your bullshit, but just understand at the end of it, continue.
But that's all right. So, I have a few suggestions. Maybe we should stop focusing on the white women and start focusing on ourselves.
You know, this picture will always be iconic to me. Always. Because every single time a white woman starts saying that bullshit, I remember this picture. I remember it. See, our democracy wouldn't be fucked up as it is right now if white women like you did not do shit like this. Y'all talk solidarity. You will sit up and talk all the solidarity in the motherfucking world. Y'all will go to the marches with the pussy hats on and things of that nature. But when it comes time for you to vote for people who are going to fuck women in general, what do? Vote for the motherfuckers that are going to do the fucking of women in general. It's hilarious that you said that. It's hilarious that you said that. Is that not what you're going to fucking do? You don't give a fuck about other women. You don't. This is exactly what you're going to do. Exactly. But you over here talking about focus on ourselves, right? Right? Fucking continue, man.
I made a post the other day about this woman who called black men dusty ass black men. Now, mind you, she was a black woman, and that's what she called the men. And she told them that they owe her and all the other black women a Kamala Harris. She said that they owed her that. Now, in my comment section, it wasn't black men that came in there. It was women. Women defending, speaking of somebody else like this.
It's at this point in your video that I really have to remind you of something. You could stay the fuck out of this. If you notice, dusty ass black men don't get offended when black women call other dusty ass black men dusty ass black men. You know why? Because we're doing what the fuck we're supposed to be doing. We don't get offended by shit like that. And the men who are doing the fuckery need to be called out any motherfucking way. But here you come in, white cape flowing in the wind, Captain Save Them Bros, when in actuality, you really should do what this sign tells you. Your lane ain't even over here. I genuinely want you to understand that. Your lane is some fucking place else. It ain't even over here. It ain't even over here. I don't know what the fuck you doing over here for in the first place. Stay the fuck out of black people business. Oh, but she gonna talk about that in a second. Hold on.
The biggest comment that I get, the majority of the time, is that us white people need to stay out of black people's business. Well, let me just let you in on something. Voting is not a colored business.
All right, at this point, the creamy white fuckery in this video is going up. I'm just being honest. The creamy white fuckery in this video is starting to rise. Because this woman with her whole ass chest said colored. It's not colored business. It's not colored business. If you believe so strongly in that, tell that little girl that. Tell her that. Tell her it's not a colored business. Go ahead and tell her. Tell her that. Tell her that. Please tell Fannie Lou that it's not a colored business. Tell her that. Tell her that. And I'm hitting you with shit that you don't know because you just stayed your fucking ass out of black folk business. You wouldn't be getting this lesson. But goddamn it, tell her that. Tell her that. Go ahead and tell her how it's not a colored business. Open your jaw meat and say it to her. Tell Shirley Chisholm. Go ahead and tell her. Tell these women that. I want you to look them in the face and say, oh, it's not colored business. Ah. I'm going to let you continue because your ass is just over here cooking a fucking steak with a fucking Bic lighter with your dumb ass.
It does not depend upon the color of your skin. That is something for everyone. Speaking kindly and respectfully to other people, it's not about color of skin.
I want to ask black people, how would you feel if white people
Tell me about the border.
Kamala Harris broke down the border, which is making our country less safer.
You're getting the opinion of some dumb whores and immigrants fresh off the boat looking for a green card. Yes, they are probably gold diggers, but that's the exception. I'm the rule. Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke-ass niggas.
What did he say? Wow, whatever happened to manners and old-fashioned values? Now we've got Planned Parenthood and late-term abortion.
Of course, white people in the media don't know the rules. Oh no, Trump said the N-word. You made him into a felon, so now he has the N-word pass.
I'm sorry, you were talking about something about the way we talk. The way we talk. It's about talking a certain way, right? Isn't that what you just said? I just gave you examples of people not doing that. So this is my are you fucking kidding me face. I'm going to expose you at this point, so continue.
That should be expected of everyone. Now, here's some statistics about business that you probably want to pay attention to. Did you know that black women, only 28% of you are married?
shut the fuck up?
Or did you forget that MTV paraded white women around like dumbasses on a show called Teen Mom? Uh-oh. I think that's a bad thing. I swear, your lane is over there lonely as fuck. You still over here with us. Why you in our lane? We don't worry about fucking marriage shit like that. We don't. We worry about whether or not we have a good damn job and our kids are being raised correctly. Other than that, nobody's looking at the marriage fuck. That's some shit Europeans brought over here. You gotta get married to be happy. The fuck out of here. I'm married and I'm happy. Some women are married, black women are unmarried and happy. What the fuck are you talking about? Shut your dumb ass up. Continue, I guess.
8% of white women. Now, jokingly, I told the lady, that called the men this, to get a relationship book. But really? Maybe you do. Men like to be spoken to with respect. You are not a queen. You aren't. And once we lose that mentality and start thinking, we should have a partnership with a man in which they bring something to the table and I bring something to the table, and not where I get everything and I'm supposed to be waited on hand and foot because I'm a queen, maybe that's whenever marriage will come back into the black community. Did you know that black women are the most likely to be assaulted?
And y'all are trying to elect a person who has done assaults to be president of the United States. But you over here talking about black women being assaulted. How dare you? How fucking dare you? That's the most disrespectful thing you could have done, not just to black women, but to women in general who have suffered domestic violence in their homes at the hands of their husbands, boyfriends, and lovers. But I guarantee you'll want this son of a bitch in the fucking White House, won't you, with his gold shoe having ass. You are 0 for fucking everything right now.
Assaulted. Do you know why? It's probably because you don't have respect for men. Really.
Okay, now you're going to piss off white women. Now you're gonna piss off white. Oh my God. Ooh, I can't wait for them to see this. I can't wait for them to see this. That steak is not done in any way, shape, form, or fashion over that big lighter, but you gotta finish this shit, because I got shit to do.
I've been married multiple years at this point, and I value my husband. I value our relationship. I know that I can't do it by myself. I don't want to do it by myself. I want him involved with our children. And that's another thing. I've seen so many videos about how, black kids need black influence.
Well, hello there, muskrat. Them lips are actively cracking right before us. All in black business with a herpes cold sore developing on the corner of that bottom lip. Them lips dry, crusty, and diseased. And you got the nerve to talk about black women are being assaulted because we don't know how to talk to men? We're not even going to get into the statistics, since you like statistics, of domestic violence, how it attaches to poverty levels. When there's higher poverty levels, there's more violence in general. And them white men been beating y'all ass for centuries. There was a whole law that said that white men were allowed to beat their wives. You know it's domestic violence when your child hits you too, right? And y'all white kids be swinging on y'all ass all the time. Stop, Tommy. Stop, Tommy. 50% of cops, which are mostly white, beat their wives. 50% of military members, who are mostly white, beat their wives. Y'all don't report that shit because you also show where only 28% of black women are married, but 58% of white women are married. And it's because y'all white women have a thing about y'all's image. My marriage has to be perfect. And then we find out, like that one guy, white guy, who pretended he didn't know where his wife was and his kids didn't know where they were. Come to find out, he had killed all of them and stuffed them in this weird thing. But everybody thought the marriage was perfect. And the statistics be killing me with this. Okay, 28% of black women are married. 58% of white women are married. That mean a bunch of y'all motherfuckers ain't married. So what's the point in this? Y'all white women just barely report domestic violence. You don't want people to know that your husband beating on you because you have to have this perfect image. I got married and then I had kids and my life is perfect. Meanwhile, you getting your ass beat behind closed doors. They degrade you behind closed doors. I know it. It all comes out after your husbands kill you. And you said you've been married for many years. So I know your husband kissed you and all that. So y'all are both disease ridden. Hell, if I was your husband, I wouldn't beat you either. I'd be scared with them big, burly, man, hairy ass forearms you got. The arm riddled with stage 1 skin cancer. All them little freckle marks. So instead of worrying about us, why don't you go ahead to that doctor and figure out that herpes problem? Because y'all love bringing up these statistics when it's beneficial to you and disrespecting black women. Why don't you bring up the statistics that black women are 3 times more likely to die in childbirth than you white women, since you care so fucking much? Bring up some fucking statistics like that. Y'all don't give a damn. Bitch, you don't give a damn. All that dry skin, nappy ass hair. I hope you pass that herpes down to your kids too. Y'all should all have matching cold sores. Family tradition. 10 out of 10.
Do you know why? It's probably because you don't have respect for men.
Hello, beautiful, brilliant black women. God is born. I hope you all are well. Please do me a favor, go back and watch the whole video. I don't say this often, but of course, I can say it for this gentleman, Thomas, because he's one of my favorite people, and I think his breakdown is quite on point. And we need to talk about this, black women, these different demographics that feel it's okay to invite violence and terrorism into the lives of black women, black girls. Because what this crossroad demon, which I call Karens, white women, whatever, bitches, whatever, okay, Legion, what she's saying, if you go back and watch it, is the reason that we as black women have the highest rates of DV by black men is because we don't know how to show them respect. So it's our fault that black men are violent to us, that there's our black femicide rates are out of this world. She understands that we have the highest DV and SA rates, and she's telling everybody got to listen that we deserve to have our asses kicked. We deserve to be terrorized. We deserve to be unalived because we don't have the proper patriarchal respect for black men. Okay. All right. For all of you who are anti-black woman and black girl, I don't give a fuck if you want one of these crossroad demons like this bitch. I don't care if you is whoever the fuck you are. You are our enemy. And black women, I need us to get that we are dealing with people who have self-declared war upon the bodies of we as black women, black girls, and by association, our children. Okay? And no amount of us pleading, begging, being compassionate and understanding and working on trying not to fit into one stereotype that these motherfuckers make up or another stereotype that these motherfuckers make up is stopping the violent attacks and assaults on us as black women, black girls, and our children. So I'm going to need us to call a bitch, an enemy, and a fucking crossroad demon, a fucking crossroad demon. First of all, let me go to The Art of War, Sun Tzu. He says that that being a little ahead of your opponent is valuable. And that you shouldn't waste time waiting for reinforcements or turning back for supplies after war is declared. And that hoe declared war. In fact, white women, demons, legion, whatever, the crossroad demons, whatever you call them, they declared war hundreds of years ago on our bodies. And we have allowed them the latitude to speak literal death on us. Not only did they speak it, they were 40% of the enslavers in these United States. I don't know where we get in our heads as black women. Oh, well, some of them are good people, but I don't give a fuck. Okay? Then if some of them are good, they better come check. They crossroad demons that ain't on the crossroads. Now I know in this bitch case, okay, she not only needs to go back to the crossroads, but she's not an official crossroads demon because she's too low brow for that shit. She gets the corner hoe of the crossroads. Okay, she might be elevated at some point to one of the horses that the motherfuckers of the apocalypse rides in on. But either way, she is a declared enemy of black women and black girls. And something else that he said is, Sun Tzu said, all warfare is based on deception. This can include false maneuvers, like saying sick shit, like black women deserve to have our asses kicked and deserve to be unalived because we don't follow however white women, crossroad demons or fucking vampires, familiars roll. Your traditions as white motherfucking bitches is not ours. We were not made from the rib of some mudman. We were before any of you and we're still here. Now, it is true that I am a goddess-born warrior. So what that means is I study my enemy. I study how they move, how they think. I study their beliefs and how they act on those beliefs. And frankly, I don't give a fuck about nary one of these bitches. Not nary one. Okay? And I'm telling you, black women, we cannot allow these creatures to speak on us. It is costing us our lives. That's why you don't get to question black women. That's why none of these folks get to question us. That's why black men need to keep their mouth the fuck closed. You, black men, this bitch, any, all of those who have declared themselves our enemies because they have been violent towards us, they attack us, unprovoked. Bitch, why are you even talking? First of all, okay, we have a meeting, we catch up in hell, because I'm ruling hell now and purgatory. And I'm so sick and tired of people not doing their motherfucking jobs. But hell's Bob, why does this bitch still have her tongue? Why? Why does this one, why does it still have its tongue? We cannot allow people to speak to, for, against, about us because it becomes policy and then it becomes laws that are and rules and standards of quote unquote patriarchal society that anyone can walk up on us for no reason whatsoever other than the fact that we are black women or black girls and they can attack us, assault, batter, they can SA us, they can SA our daughters, they can kidnap us with impunity. Being a nice person and trying to negotiate with people who have declared themselves your enemy, not because of what you've done to them, but because of what you possess. They must be dealt with the most severe consequences. We're going to continue to be unalived in our own homes with a bullet to the face. So, fuck that bitch. Fuck every one of them. And if you don't like it, you better get the rest of these bitches in check. Because I'm coming for you. I'm coming.
Like, seriously, lovely is the way at which some of these pan-colored women, often go on online social media to think that black women are actually their problems. So this, pan-colored woman decided to go on TikTok, on her social platform, to talk about how black women should focus more on how to raise a proper family, instead of focusing or diverting their attention on the things of the politics or on the things of the society that they have more things to look into on their own than trying to focus their attention on. I say black women or black people are the reason at which they actually have a predicament that they face today. Everybody keep blaming black women, black people, black this, like seriously, lovelies. As if these people are not the same people that have been trying all the possible means to make sure that everything goes right. As if these people are the reason why all of the predicament that has been before against them, as if they're the reason why. Like, I don't know the reason why, these colored women will just come out and start talking or calling out people that don't even think about you. Like, there is one video I actually stitched on my other, channel, Belinda's channel, of a Ghanaian, or is it a German woman? She decided to come out to talk about how she's not in competition with a black woman. Like, I don't get it, as if black woman is in a competition with her. Like, these people, yeah, they just often try to call out black women that is just minding their business and trying to focus on their own self. But they just want to keep on dragging black women to even putting their name in the mood, even if these black women have tried their possible best to make sure that at least they're in the same, than the place that they find themselves today. But no, they are probably going to be blamed for everything. They are going to be blamed for even existing, for being a black person. Like, seriously, lovelies. When I saw this video, I was like, oh yeah, yet again, this is it. What are we saying? This has become their norm. It has become one of their do's every time. If you don't do this, if you don't call out black women or black men, most especially black women, that they might not be made. It has become a norm, and it's actually getting irritated. As if they don't know what the society is, as if they don't know how it does not favor this said group that you keep on calling, no matter anything they do. When I saw this video, and I like the way at which my favorite TikToker, who happens to be Thomas, have addressed this issue, I feel some type of fulfillment anytime I see a black man coming out to defend these black women. Because enough is just enough. No matter what you do as a black woman, you are definitely going to be dragged. You're definitely going to be blamed for ever existing. If it's not coming from a pan-colored woman, it's actually coming from every other person. Even sometimes, black men still blame black women for their predicament without even trying to think. Anyway, lovelies, I saw this. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put it up here for us to actually educate ourselves. Why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So please, subscribe to this channel if you're here to do that. Like and leave a thought in the comment section of what you think. And I will see you lovely when I upload the next one.